I'm Patty Daniels. I'm from Tennessee, and I've been doing jewelry and beadwork for almost 20 years now. And I found Sabrina on the internet several years ago when she was still in North Carolina, and I kept saying, I've got to go. I want to go to one of her classes. I want to go to a workshop. And I didn't find her again until she had already moved to Nevada. So when she advertised this workshop, it was going to be in Colorado, I said, I'm got to go. And so midnight one night, I signed up for the class, and I am so happy I did. We worked on 4 projects. I got 3 finished. And Sabrina taught us different techniques, and I've always been fascinated with doing bead mosaics. But she taught us different techniques and working with just with the seed beads, working with the art foam, and just showing us different techniques and different viewpoints. And she just gave me the confidence to keep going, and I'm just so excited. I sent my pictures to my husband last night, and he's absolutely thrilled. And so now he's coming up with ideas for me to do some bead mosaics. So I thank you very much. This has been a fabulous Colorado, and up here in the mountains, just a beautiful, beautiful scenery, very inspiring. The food, everything, the fellowship with everybody here has been fantastic, and I can't wait to come back.
Thank you.
My name is Lauren, and I'm here with Sabrina Fry on a retreat in It's Fraser, Colorado. We're up at 8,000 feet, so that's probably why I'm saying some strange things. I'm from Washington State, and I've been following Sabrina for, I don't know, about 3 or 4 years. And this is the first time I've come to one of her retreats, and I am so pleased to be here. Everybody is kind. They're so friendly, and this is a laid back, just at your own pace kind of experience. And I've done 4 projects here. This was actually my first one, and I love how it came out. Calla lilies were inspired by my good friend, and they'll be going to her as a gift. And I was not a mosaic bead artist, but now I feel like maybe I can qualify a little bit. And I love that I was encouraged to step outside of my comfort zone. I'm really good at following directions, and I did not consider myself to be somebody who could come up with projects on my own. And every one of these was not really a kit. It wasn't a kit. It was just whatever ideas came into my head. So that's something that I'm really proud of. The next one down here was a tree, and this was inspired from a picture that I had in my phone, actually 2 different pictures. And I love the chance to experiment with the background at the sunset and try to challenge myself with going from a sky gradient from dark to light, and then the cardinal. It was amazing to learn how to set up the feathers to make them look like an actual bird. Just all around, this is a great thing, a great time. The food has been amazing. I hope in the future that it's always just as amazing. And you should think about coming to one of these.
Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Karen. I met Sabrina 3 years ago doing a workshop in Denver, a 4-hour workshop. And then last year I was able to spend a day with Sabrina in Tahoe. And I had to do this retreat because I had to learn more. Sorry. What I learned most out of this weekend is getting back to some basics, and how some of the basics really do build upon each other. Even though it looks easy, some of it can be difficult, but very satisfying. I'm so excited about the stuff that I made this time. my stuff has never turned out so pretty. This bird, I started learning about birds, and when I went home to do it, it just didn't work. But I think I can go home now and do it. I mean, it's easy and complicated and fun and just so exciting. My husband thought this was one that Sabrina actually did. So I'm excited that it turned out that good. And just these techniques are things I've just never seen. And it's exciting to be, oh my gosh, up here in the mountains, and the surrounding is just peaceful and it's relaxing, and you feel like you're in a 4-day slumber party with a bunch of girlfriends. So I don't know what else to say.
Nope.
But if you can ever do an experience like this or a workshop or anything, you gotta do it. It's just amazing.
Hi, I'm Cindy, and I'm talking to you because I'm so excited about what I've done this week. I am a bead mosaic virgin. I had never even heard of Sabrina, and look at what I've done. This is awesome. I have a background I'm multi-craftual. So I have a background on a little bit of everything, but mosaics I had never done. I was a little apprehensive, and my girlfriend said, hey, let's do this. I went, okay. And Sabrina is the greatest teacher. She is so patient. She is so kind. She is so talented that if you have a chance to meet her or take a workshop, do it. I came here with, I couldn't draw my way out of a paper bag, and look at what I've done. I am so excited, so pleased. Thank you, Sabrina, so much
you're
for
so
everything.
welcome.
I've
You're
had a wonderful
welcome.
week, and I am doing this again.
Yay! Well, tell us about your pieces a little bit.
Okay, I live between two worlds, and in one I have the most gorgeous blue jay that visits my backyard. So this is my interpretation of the little guy that comes to my backyard. I'm also a big fan of winter time. Winter is my favorite season. I am a reverse snowbird. I go to Colorado in the winter. My nephew, one of my favorite nephews, does bonsai. This is in, for him. And I'm just really excited. And what can I say? This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. But it's so wonderful because as a bead mosaic virgin, we started simple. We poured, then we layered, then we got kind of complicated, and I'm thinking, just do it. Just do it. Do it. Be Nike. Be Nike. Just do it. But yeah, if you can get a chance to do any of this, just do it. You're all talented.
Well, good morning. My name is Veronika, and we are wrapping up our 4-day retreat here in beautiful Colorado, in Winter Park area. I have been looking forward to this retreat because I have seen and heard about Sabrina's art, beading art, and so I was curious to know, how is she creating this? How can she do that with a bunch of beads? And the outcome is a beautiful picture, a scenery, nature, or an animal. So I was very happy when I found out that she will be having a 4-day retreat here in Colorado. I am living in Colorado, so for me it was a no-brainer because I'm about an hour and a half away from this area. How I met Sabrina was through a trip to Czech Republic, where we were all on a beading collection trip where we were just hoarding and buying beads, which was very successful for many beaders. I am familiar with beading through making jewelry for last few years. I like peyote style, I do kumihimo, and all other different types of arts that use beading, like in beading jewelry. So I was very curious to see how I can use my beading stash very quickly, or quicker than making jewelry, by making pictures. And so I joined the retreat, and the outcome was I was able to complete 4 different projects. Each project was a teaching of a new technique. We started with a type of technique where we would first lay out the black outline, and after we selected the picture, we would start with a black outline, and then we would fill in the areas with the beads of our choice, and there was no pre-assigned color. You just, based on what your likes are about the color palette, you just filled in. And of course, Sabrina was very, very instrumental and very helpful. I have never done this. So for me, being able to step away from pre-assigned pattern and pre-assigned steps of take this bead and put it here and then wrap it here and whatever, this was very free form, which for me was a little scary. But I tell you, after the first project, which was this bird, which I really like the outcome of it, being a novice, mosaic art person, I was very happy. Then we moved on to different types of techniques. And so then we did a nature scene, a very free-form nature scene. Mine was winter. Then we moved into using nature scene, sky, based on a sky, either sunset or sunrise, with a tree in the foreground, and this was my outcome. It was a bit of a struggle because I don't know how to actually create a freeform tree. So I am more into geometrical forms. But again, Sabrina was very helpful. She helped me to create the tree, which you would think it's very simple, but for me, it wasn't. Anyway, I am going to practice when I come home to create more trees out of, a strip of paper. The final project was this bird. This is a multi-layering technique, and I was a little skeptical about my own ability to be able to create the bird based on the technique that was being taught. And again, without Sabrina's help, of course, this would not have been the outcome. She was very helpful in helping to select the color combination, the style of beads, the size of beads, and she was very instrumental in every step of the way. I started with, outlining first the what is it called, the tail of the tail. Then I moved a little bit through the body, then the stomach, then the rest of the top, then the head, and then the background. So it was very exciting because again there were no pre-assigned colors. We usually would look at a picture of a bird and get kind of inspiration and idea what the colors should be. Mine, I think, is called blue jay, and of course it's a combination of different colors of blue. Overall, I'm sorry to go back home, but I am excited because I have acquired a kit with all the pattern and the beads from Sabrina, from her website, and I'm very looking forward to go home and start on my next project. I am looking forward to learn again, practice the basics, and then try to move up in my skills of creating layered mosaic and things like that. So I am hoping that this will become annual or biannual type of retreat. And I had wonderful group of people. The accommodations were nothing, it was just out of this world. The food was excellent, the environment was excellent, sleeping arrangements were excellent. So needless to say, I am looking forward to my next retreat with Sabrina and the group.
Go ahead. Okay.
Hi, I'm Lynne Cristofanelli, and I took beginning class from Sabrina a couple years ago. So I've played with it. I got what I would say kind of an intermediate level. This workshop got me to learn so much more advanced, and I also had done her Bead Brave kits throughout the year, and that's improved. So I didn't finish all mine, but it's because she challenged me to do more advanced techniques, and I learned so much through that process. So now I can go and finish this gorgeous art. And Sabrina is not just an amazing artist, but she's an amazing teacher. We had beginners, we had, myself. All of us were challenged, all of us learned new things and are just energized to go forward. So if you get a chance, you've got to do this.
Let's talk about some of the pieces that you did. So what about this tree? Tell us a little bit about it.
So I had practiced some with trees. This one I had seen a picture, the real point here was to get the sky. I'd never done a sky sunset scene like this. But Sabrina also, with both of these trees, taught me new techniques. My trees were never quite this elaborate. And so this gives you more natural look, more fun look there. And so that the tree part was just, and the sky learning was very, very good. I mean, I learned so much more. And then the bird was a whole new technique for me. I had known the pouring, but I did not know how to do these bugles. And it's just a fantastic, neat thing to learn. And I'm just so happy with it. The background, I'll be able to finish pretty naturally. And then my butterfly, she had me learn more texturing. So if you see these beads, it took a little bit longer, but the outcome is so spectacular. I am so happy. And now I can finish it up and have a fantastic art piece.
And you actually hosted this for us. So thank you so much for your hospitality, for your space, for your beads that you brought down for everybody. And so, you just made this Colorado retreat amazing. And your area, look at the views that we had from our windows, and we got to watch the chipmunks out on the porch right behind us. And so thank you for that.
I
we
loved
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah, and for making your kitchen accessible for Chris to take care of us. And
that's the other thing. He is a fantastic chef. We ate amazing food. So not only are you enjoying all this, that you get to have that wonderful experience with Sabrina and her husband. They are amazing people.
Thank you.
So for me, Bead Mosaic retreats are a time when I get to immerse myself in the creativity of others. And I love teaching. I was a professor for many years, and I love watching everybody bloom. You give them ideas and you give them permission to be creative, and they just flourish. And so I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. And if you get a chance to book one of my retreats, I hope you'll join us. I do them very seldom. Unfortunately, my schedule is incredibly busy, but we do always have the kits available. And that's kind of my way of reaching out to you and being able to teach you when I can't do it in person. But also, if you're in the Lake Tahoe area, if I'm in town, I do private workshops in my studio, and we will be having some trips and some other retreats coming up in the future. So just keep your eye on that. And in the meantime, you've got your tutorials and your videos, and we always have new kits coming out. And I hope that you will be brave and just do more with your beads, and don't be afraid to just do it. Just create. Who cares? It's not a competition. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and take courage from all these incredible people that were able to join me and create some beautiful art.